It happened yet again, bro. It happened yet again. Zohran literally cannot stop winning. It's been nothing but dub after dub after dub. It's kind of wild to see. But you know what? It's important because it gives people hope that, wait a second, if you just have the will and the intelligence to fix problems, you can actually do it. Because we're so used to having only right-wingers in power or centrists in power. And so people have started to wrongly believe, oh, even if you want to do good things, you can't really do good things. Like, it's just not possible. No, it turns out it is. Again, all you need is the will and the intelligence. And with Zohran, we have the will and the intelligence. And the end result is phenomenal. So he just released this video. Listen to this.
New York, it's executive budget season. I'm proud to announce that our city's budget is fully balanced. This budget isn't just about numbers on a page. It determines if our libraries get funded, if a street is safe to cross, if snow is actually shoveled after a storm. And you deserve to know exactly how we got here. We inherited a $12 billion budget deficit.
We are speaking about a fiscal crisis at the scale greater than the Great Recession.
What was the Great Recession? Great Recession. Many said the only way out of this was slashing services and passing an austerity budget. We rejected that. After months of painstaking work, that deficit is now zero. Our city is now on firm financial ground. We achieved this in two major ways: increasing revenue and support from Albany, and cutting waste and finding savings here in New York City. Thanks to Governor Hochul, State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins, Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie, and months of organizing from New Yorkers, we taxed the rich. That tax alone will raise $500 million per year. And that's not all. Thanks to Governor Hochul and our partners in Albany, we finally got a better deal for New York City. We're getting billions more from the state to help tackle the gap. At the same time, we've been poring over the city budget to identify savings. We reduced unnecessary overtime and found smarter ways for government to deliver services. This all added up to $1.77 billion in total savings. Our budget isn't just about closing deficits. It's about building a city New Yorkers can actually afford. On day 8 of our administration, we announced a historic partnership with Governor Hochul to finally deliver universal childcare. That's $1.2 billion in new funding from Albany. And this was just the beginning. Investments in citywide trash containerization, cheaper groceries, safer streets, relief for taxi drivers are all on the way. And we're increasing funding for libraries, parks, and cultural institutions. I promise to make sure you were part of this budget process every step of the way. This is your city. These are your tax dollars. And this budget should reflect your priorities. We're proud to put forward a budget for the working people of this city. And we're going to do it again next year, and next year, and next year, and next year.
Damn. So as Bernie Sanders says, congratulations to Mayor Mamdani. He inherited a huge budget deficit, brought it down to zero, and still invested in childcare, housing, and city infrastructure. When municipal governments stand with working families, not billionaires, there is nothing they cannot accomplish. So more on this. Ryan Rosbiani says, this man is a legend. Zohran Mamdani just closed New York City's $12 billion budget deficit without touching working New Yorkers. So $8 billion in new state aid from Albany. $2 billion. And by the way, let me just pause to point out, everybody should be sending their apology forms to Zohran for ever doubting him, because what he's proven is he was very tactical and very intelligent when he decided, I gotta please Hochul, so I gotta make some concessions here. And the fact that he pleased Hochul made it so that now he's getting a lot of shit he otherwise wouldn't have gotten, right? He knew how to play ball at the right time with the right people, do the right horse trading, and boom, now he gets $8 billion in new state aid from Albany, okay? $2 billion from pension restructuring, not benefit cuts. $1.77 billion in operational savings, so overtime, contracts, leases, dead programs. $1 billion from delaying the class size mandate. So the trade-off is that the classrooms in the schools will still be a little bigger, and he wanted to reduce them, but at this moment, he's going to keep them a little bigger because that's the only way he can, which he's mandated by law to take care of the budget here. That's the only way he was able to pull that off. Okay. Then $568 million from taxing the wealthy, no property tax hike, no rainy day fund, no service cuts. So this is a massive, massive victory, y'all. And the thing that's amazing to me is the left has always been tarred as like, you know, the impractical people and the inefficient people. And like, oh, that ideology, it just doesn't work, or you can't make the numbers work, or, you know, they don't care about the real nuts and bolts of governing and the math behind it all. Well, what he's proven here is that it's literally the exact opposite. When you go to the left, you have people, yes, who are actual ideologues in the sense that they want policies that help working people and do the right thing. But also, they happen to be the nerds who are the, you know, the number crunchers too. They happen to be the ones who actually are efficient and are intelligent and make the right decisions, make the right choices. And so there's just such a great example of it here. So now, as we look at everything Zohran has done, he cracked down on shitty landlords basically immediately. He ordered a deep cleaning of the subway for the first time in history, which was pretty fucking badass when you talk about New York City. He handled the winter storm that they got there so phenomenally well that even Republicans were giving him credit. He got Hochul on board for universal childcare, which is one of his key campaign promises. So that's in the works right now. He was able to pack the board to freeze the rent, which was another big campaign promise, okay? He taxed the rich, another big campaign promise. And it's just win after win after win after win. So just truly, truly amazing stuff. And this man has earned our support in the sense that even when he does something that looks like, I don't agree with that, that looks a little off, understand, he knows more than we do in this moment. Like, he's privy to information behind the scenes that we don't have. So if he's doing something that seems off, give him some time, give him some space. You'll find out there's a good-ass reason he did it, and then you'll see another massive victory because that's all this guy's capable of doing, is winning. And the craziest part and the saddest part of all this is he wasn't born in the U.S., so he can't be president, which the Republicans should be thanking their lucky stars, because you get the sense that if this guy ran, whoo, buddy, it'd be like 400 electoral college votes. It would be a massive landslide from coast to coast because he knows how to campaign. He knows how to govern. He's been one of the most successful and impressive politicians I've ever seen so far since getting into office. Usually even decent politicians might let you down a little bit at one point or another. This guy has just been wall-to-wall victories. So, what a leader, man. What a leader. Very impressive. And it gives people hope that, good governance is possible. Fixing problems is possible. Doing the right thing is possible. Imagine just electing people who are not corrupted, who actually give a shit, and who are actually intelligent. That's where we are now. And, it's kind of crazy when you look at the current situation. The rest of this country, we're living in the hellscape that Donald Trump has created. And we're like furious about it. Then you have this one little fucking utopia in New York City that's actually improving shit. And everybody else is outside looking in going, man, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of what they got going on over there. And I think everybody is.
Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.